Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Christina, and I'm going to be talking about how much I spend as a 22-year-old renter in the DFW area. The DFW area is pretty rapidly growing, but in my opinion, the housing prices aren't all that ridiculous. But I could be biased because I did grow up in California, and for the price of my current rent, you could probably only get a shoebox in the worst part of town. So keep that in mind that I might not be the most objective person about this topic. Now, quickly, I'm going to mention how much you should be spending on rent, and that is at most 30% of your income. Some people argue that it's 30% of your pre-tax income. Some people say it's after-tax income. My opinion is just get it as cheap as possible and don't be lazy about searching for places to live because you can most likely get something within that range. My husband and I opted to go for a smaller apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment, so that we could save some money on rent. And I'm not going to go into our income in this video, but trust me when I say we are not spending close to 30% of our income. So let's talk a little bit about this area. The median rent for a 1-bedroom apartment in Dallas, Texas is $1,400 a month. Meanwhile, the median rent for a 1-bedroom apartment in Fort Worth, Texas is $1,316. The median household income in 2020 in the Dallas-Fort Worth and Arlington, Texas area was $72,882. If we round the median household income up to $73,000 and we use the 30% rule from pre-tax income, the median family should not be spending more than $1,825 a month on rent. And if the median for a 1-bedroom apartment is about $1,400, that's going to be a little difficult for most people. And if we're using the after-tax 30% rule, then the median household cannot spend more than $1,460 a month on an apartment. That's hard. So now let's get into the specifics of my rent. The rent I share with my husband as a 22-year-old in this area. So my husband and I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, about 800 square feet. Just to give a little bit of context, this is a newer apartment. I believe it was built in 2021, so keep that in mind. We are in an area south of Dallas that is a little bit nicer. It has low crime rates. It has pretty good schools. So our rent might be a little bit more expensive than some other places in the DFW area, other than the big cities. I need some tea. So every month for this apartment, we spend $1,600 on our base rent. You know what? I think that's not too bad because for each of us, since there's 2 people living in this apartment, that's about $800 per person. Our philosophy was to get a smaller apartment that costs the least amount as possible while also being pretty nice so that we can save up money for the future. It really does help to be splitting costs between 2 people so that we can be more financially free in the future and be able to spend less on rent now. We do have a few other expenses that our apartment charges us for. The first one is Wi-Fi. Our Wi-Fi is a flat rate of $50 a month, and that is just the base Wi-Fi. Can't complain too much about that. It does the job. We also have a pretty cool feature at this apartment, which is a valet trash service that charges $25 a month. So instead of having to drag a heavy trash bag down to the dumpster, we get to have our trash picked up from our front door every single night or most nights. So I think that feature is pretty worth it. We also have a pest control fee and an admin fee. I don't understand the purpose of an admin fee. But I'm not going to complain because the pest control and the admin fee only adds up to about $6 a month. So that's a cup of coffee. We also paid upfront for a renter's insurance policy that lasts the whole year. That was $169 which adds up to be about $14 a month. Apparently, I have a balance due for my apartment that I didn't know about. Oops. What was our water? Our water fee for this month was only $92,664. Our total water fee this month was about $16. We also had sewer charges of about $7. Now, here's the part that I dread the most. The electricity bill. In Texas in the summer, the electricity bill can be a little bit painful to look at. Our electricity bill for September was $145.53. Yep, it's still hot. Still super hot in September. I refuse to sleep in an 85-degree room at night. Okay, I can't do it. We have the AC blasting all summer long, and that will never change. But imagine how much people are spending when they have full houses to cool. My goodness. There are a few benefits to having a small apartment. That's all I have to say. We also always have our fans running. My husband has the ceiling fan going and a floor fan just so that we do not overheat. Okay, I'm going to interrupt really quick to give our grand total of $1,864 to live in this apartment. Please let me know what you think about this. Do you think it's ridiculous? Do you think it's fair? Are you surprised by it at all? Let me know. All right, back to the video. I hope you enjoyed this video learning about how much I spend as a 22-year-old living in the DFW area on rent. Please be sure to give this video a like, a comment. Please subscribe to my channel. All of those things will really help the channel grow. So if you're enjoying this content, please support. Also, please share this video with anyone who you think might be interested in learning more about this. I appreciate you all, and please make good financial choices this week. Don't go to Starbucks. Don't spend your money on coffee. I believe in you. We can have the willpower to resist Starbucks together. So, have an amazing week, and I will see you next time. Bye.